Hi, we're back again at the West Yorkshire History Centre in Wakefield. We're very excited because we've just found a box of the Westgate Chapel Archives, which includes all of the deeds with chain of ownership going back to 1606, when the original plot of land was purchased from the Lord of the Manor, George Saville. So we had a quick rummage around in these quite old and filthy documents, and we've picked a couple out that we'd like to show you in some detail, just for the beauty of them and the artistry that's gone into putting them together. So these are not the oldest, but they're some of the most dramatic. What age is this one, Paul?
This is 1767, which is the first set of trustees appointed after the chapel was opened. So it gives us the names of the first trustees from 1753, then it gives us all the names of the trustees in 1767. So we have John Milnes, Timothy Reveley, John Lum, Robert Milnes, Pemberton Milnes and John Lum Jr.
With all their seals.
With all
Beautiful.
their seals.
Fold themselves.
Spring-loaded. So you have a trust deed of 1774, which is a huge document written on vellum, which is calfskin.
Oh wow!
Which is why at over 200 years old, it's nearly as good as new. And again, we have all the trustees along the bottom. So we have James Milnes, Pemberton Milnes, John Lum, George Cotton Jr., Timothy Hewald, William Hewald, Richard Lum, Benjamin Haywood Jr., John Naylor, Thomas Lum, John Lum, Ebenezer Aldred, son of the minister, Joseph Burrell, John Clark, and Josiah Holdsworth.
Wow.
Again, it's spring-loaded. And then we have, every time a new trustee was appointed, a new trust deed had to be created.
And how frequently would that be?
It depends on the rate of attrition of trustees.
Right.
So the 1812 trust deed is an appointment of brand new trustees, because all the trustees from 1774 or 1767 have all died. So if you open up the document,
if you can,
every trustee appointed in 1812 had a legal abstract of title created by the lawyer. So every trustee has their independent trust deed, because they're responsible for the ownership of the building. And again, along the bottom, we have all the signatures and seals of Benjamin Haywood, John Naylor, Thomas Lum, James Richardson, who was a doctor, John Pemberton Haywood, Josiah Holdsworth, John Clarkson, Benjamin Clarkson, Thomas Holdsworth, Samuel Shuttleworth, who was a secretary, William Jones Kendall, Josiah Burrell Jr., Benjamin Gaskell, Daniel Gaskell and David Lindley.
Wow, and look at that for a personal signature.
These were signet rings that these gentlemen used to stamp their names and authority on the documents with.
Yeah.
So some of these gentlemen have their own heraldry, whilst others have seals which are just literally their signets, so their initials. So Samuel Shuttleworth has a double S, whilst Benjamin Clarkson has the Clarkson coat of arms.
Beautiful. Thanks, Paul.